Not an enemy in sight. I'm almost disappointed.
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
I'll go and open the chest.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage.
My pack's grown rather heavy.
Well, let us make haste for the nearest town. I'd rather sell our pickings at market than toss them aside.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
I shan't let them harm you.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We must certainly have risen. How might I be of aid? You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Together, we all know wisdom. Once more.
enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look. There's nothing on it. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait right there.
I'll pop open the chest. I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
What's this? We're trapped. Aye! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here!
Cyclops! We're the Cyclops, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
This brute has one
I imagine it would be most beneficial to conquer.
Would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the valor you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant... Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us. Well now. The road's blocked. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling.
Staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be...
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
It's no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
A treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded. I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
At the end of the day, our vocations are of little import. Mutual trust is what counts.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've needed your aid against her.
Goblins, Master!
Not fall too foul.
Glad to be of service. Well served. Huzzah!
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses, though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no...
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be that arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the right... It follows, therefore, that this you must submit to questioning. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that you, and no other, are the sovereign. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long year yet, not all celebrate. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your... However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he... Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem... In fact, there's aught I would ask of you.
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait.
supposed to do.
Oi there, friend. All I ask is that you hear my request. My thanks, sir. As to... I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it. Not interested, eh? It isn't urgent, mind. So if you simply need time to prepare...
What should I get up to today?
No easy answers here.
Okay, and not a moment's rest. Be a slave. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
Greetings. Well, here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, and we cannot simply purchase more, so regrettably I cannot assist you. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Have you found any of the items we perchance? Methinks Roderick will be able to. He runs the local armory. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We should begin by asking ourselves, where is it, and how can we get it?
My knees have been acting up of late.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the full... Most hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged. No wisdom to offer.
Not a care in the world.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
At least my back's not acting up today.
Got to sweep and dust before I think of supper. Always doing about a dozen things at once.
Go on, have a look.
pleasure doing business with you.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
I wish I knew your restraint arisen.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to...
Might as well take a look while... You're here, eh? Many thanks.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Hoi, friend. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in there from the tell of it. Their lair, pray do be careful. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh?
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So if we check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
Well met, son. How might I be of...
Say, have I seen...
Any interesting time?
There's a ladder here. Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
A good day to you.
I only lost
Could use a rest.
All the best days. Travellers of the inn. All the best tales come from travellers.
Just imagine the coin we gain from selling this.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
You're all right. I've got you.
Quite the predicament. Add a change of art. When you reach Melv, I'd also have you delivered splendid. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day. But and mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, so anyone thinking of but enough of my lecture. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time. See, come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We need only deliver it to the intended recipient.